Example 5. Evaluate negative m plus x parentheses negative a plus mx. Just to solidify what I just mentioned a moment ago, I got a parentheses followed by parentheses. That's multiplication. So basically I have to figure out what this equals, multiply them together, and then change the sign. That's what's happening in this problem. Okay? Again, as far as how I go about doing this problem, for me, if this was my paper, it would look like this. I'd have negative bracket. I'm going to use a parentheses to represent m. I got a plus sign. I'm going to use a parentheses to represent x. End bracket to signify the end of the parentheses. The next parentheses is here. Bracket, bracket, the same as parentheses, parentheses. This group is being multiplied by this group. I've got a minus sign in front of an a, which I don't have a color for yet. Let's go red. A plus sign, and then m times x. That's going to be m times x, and grouping. So again, I create a structure for what my problem is supposed to look like. This and this are evaluated first. Those two things are multiplied together, and the sign changes. So I substitute all the numbers. Every m is a 2. Every x is a negative 3. And every a is a negative 4. We create the simplest structure possible. If I focus first of all on this one here that I'm closest to, that number is a 4. This number is a 6. That's just the number 4. 2 and 3 make 6, right? This 4 should be positive because there's 2 negatives make a positive. This 6 should be negative because they're opposite sign. All right? Product multiplies to make 6. 1 negative out of all the signs makes negative. 4 is just 4. 2 negatives make a positive. Inside this bracket, I'm going to change the parentheses. I got a 2 and a 3. 3 has 1 minus in between the 2 and the 3, so 1 minus makes negative. 2 has no minuses in front of it inside the brackets, so it's just a positive 2. The minus sign is still outside the brackets, or the parentheses in this case. 2 minus 3 is negative 1, subtracting because the signs are different, negative because 3 is bigger. 4 minus 6 is negative 2, subtraction because the signs are different, negative because 6 is bigger. At this point, it's just a product. 1 times 2 is 2, and 1, 2, 3 negatives make a negative. All right? Everything falls back to those addition rules and multiplication rules, along with the order of operations being followed correctly. Okay? Be careful. Pay close attention to detail. The more you do them, the more you're likely to see the proper technique every time. You'll get faster and faster and faster as you do the properties and rehearse all those rules in your head as you're working out the problems.